Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Jo from Plan to Create. This week I'm going to be setting up November in my Stalogy. I have it housed in a Giglio Deluxe Giramondo, and unfortunately I've got a massive pen mark on it. I would really love a black one, but they haven't come out with the black ones yet, and the standard Giramondo is out of stock. So I'm debating at the moment whether to get a standard size in anthracite, which I have a medium size Miyakara in anthracite. So it's sort of a cross between, they say it's grey, but I think it's a cross between brown and black. So because I don't know how long I'll have to wait for the black one. Anyhow, all right, so where are we? This is today. So I want to set up November. So I've got a few bits and pieces that I'm going to pop in. This is a, I bought the digital subscription from Create with Pen, and unfortunately my printer doesn't like vellum, so they don't come out the best, but that's okay. So, and then I'm going to pop down the November freebie from SM Plans. So we'll get stuck into it and we'll get this, vellum on the way. So I'm just going to pop down some tape on sort of both ends. And then I'm going to do Ductioner's little trick where you use a ruler to push it in to the edges. So we just got to try and line this up reasonably well, and pop that in, and then I'll stick an extra piece of tape on the back in the middle, and then we should be right to go. So I will just bend that over the ruler, which sometimes is easier said than done because the tape sticks to your fingers. Hold on. Okay. And then we'll just pop it right in the middle. And there we are. So that's the start of November. The tabs, they're Avery pastel coloured tabs, because you can see on the back, and I've just written the month and put some glittery vellum over the top. I'll just sort of zoom in a bit here so you can see. So it's just got some glittery vellum over the top to give it something a little bit extra. Okay, now we'll pop this in here, but I might actually use some glue tape for this one. I might take the tab off, try to center it, eyeball it. Now if you've been watching my videos previously, you know I am the queen of crooked. So if you can't handle that, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's because I'm left-handed or what the go is. Okay, next we're going to pop in a month on 2 pages, and this is a printable from Paper and Cats. So I'll go ahead and glue these in and I'll be back. There we go. I think this middle one's, this left side isn't I'm not happy with that, but I'll have to trim the tape in half because otherwise it'll take up too much room on the boxes to write. So I'll do that a bit later and save you from that torture. Okay, now I need my eraser. So the way I'm going to set up my months, or this month, sorry, is I'm going to have a page for November notes. So we'll just script in that. I need some new tombos because the edges of the ends have sort of started to fray a bit, so I'm not getting as good quality lettering out of them because the tips are sort of gone thick. So it's hard to see in this light, but there we go, November notes. So this is another printable from the digital kit from Create with Pen. So I'll pop that one in as well. That just sort of separates the... This is just going to sort of separate the monthly and the weekly section. Now I'm nervous to say, but I think I might have found my... I'm not going to say planner piece because I'll jinx myself, but I think I might have found my little niche that I'm quite happy with in this size. I've found my... I sort of found my own style, and I'm quite happy with the way that it's going, and I'm really enjoying it. So touch wood. Okay, so on this page we're going to have a week on one page. So I might use the... Let's see, I might grab a different blue, and I'm just going to rule in the days of the week. Okay, I'm just going to rule sort of 3/4 of the way across the page for a section for each day, and this will just be for appointments and things that are time specific, just so I've got a reference at the start of the week when I'm planning, so I can have a quick squeeze and go, yep, I know I need to put these things in my dailies. Okay, so what I normally do is I'll just show you last week. This week I've been doing the McCarthy method for the weekly spread. So the week before, I just have my days down the side and a couple of headers with tasks and notes. So I normally just mark in the days of the week with a highlighter or a tombow, something that I can also write over. Okay, then we have, so Monday is the 2nd, so I'll just write the date over the top. And then down here, I'm just going to write next week. So if there's any appointments that I make during the week, I'll just jot them down there so I know to put them in next week. And then I'll just write in tasks and notes. So this task list is just for things that can be done during the month, but not necessarily day specific. And I also write up the top so we've got the week of, and then I just put the dates in, which is the 2nd to the 8th of November 2020. Okay, next I've got pulled some washi here from Simply Gilded. So I'm just going to use that as a divider and pop that just along. I might go all the way to the bottom actually. Just to sort of separate the days from the task list. And very carefully, I'm going to try, because I went a bit over here, so just use my little cutter. And hopefully, there we go. And that is as crooked as you can get. I wonder if I'm going to be able to pull it up. Wish me luck. Okay, let's see if we can straighten it. There we go. That's a bit better. All right, on to the next few pages. Now, I'm doing something different. Monique Smith on YouTube. She sets it up a little bit differently, but this is this week. So I've got my weekly spread, and then I've got just a half a page per day as a brain dump, and then I start into my dailies. So I've got a place where I can scribble stuff down, anything that pops in my head. I've got a space for it. Now I've been using these date covers from 3 years apart, but they haven't released November yet, so I have to actually wait to get those so I can pop them in. But in the short term, what I will do is sort out separating the pages. So again, I'm going to use this washi tape from Simply Gilded, and I'll split up my page. I might grab my little gold ruler. It's very good at ripping washi. So I'll go ahead and do that for these 2 pages, and I will be back. Okay, so now that's done, I've just got to wait to print out the date covers that I'll be using. Hopefully they'll come out sometime this week. So I'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a blank one which can be for next week, or a weekly review. I'm still playing around with it. This is only the 2nd week we'll be doing it. So, and then I'm going to set up my daily pages. So I've got these I just made myself with my kooky handwriting. So I'm going to use those for my date covers. They're quite big, but for this planner, it's perfect. All right, so we've got Monday the 2nd. Tuesday is a public holiday for Melbourne, but not here in the country. We have tomorrow as a public holiday instead. This one's for Melbourne Cup, so we have a Bendigo Cup, and that day is tomorrow. So no school, but my husband unfortunately has to work. So the shops will be open but with limited hours. And my son has run out of books to read in a series, so we're going to go get some more of those books for him, because he reads, believe it or not, and he's in grade 6, but he sort of reads voluntarily every night, or weeknight I should say, in bed for about half an hour before he goes to sleep, so, which is wonderful. Oh, and I just broke it. We'll have to do some sticker surgery on this one. Alright, so yeah, it's still crooked, but that will do. I'll just stick something else on the page somewhere that'll deter the eye from my crookedness. Okay, so last one, Sunday and the 8th. Now I'm going to wax some washi down. Might use this one actually, just to break up the pages. I've been doing it on each of my daily pages, just to give it some decoration, I suppose. Even though I'm using this sort of bullet journal style, I'm a lister. I've always been a lister, and even though I have all these planners going at the moment, I still have a little notepad on the kitchen table, and I still write down things on that as well every day. So yeah, I love my lists. That's just how I plan and how I'm comfortable planning. So but as I said, I'm just going to wax some washi down in different places on the page, and then as the week goes through, I will find some deco or boxes or something that sort of goes with the colours and add them in as I go. This is, I'm really enjoying the size, but it is, even though it's not very wide, it is, there's a lot of space. So sometimes, you know, I don't use it all, which is fine, but I'll just wax some stickers or some more washi or something and fill up that space. And one for Sunday, which I might just pop one at the bottom and one at the top for Sunday. And there we go. All right, so now we should be set up and ready to go. I might move that onto that page. That makes a bit more sense. So just the way the week fell, I'll come in a bit closer. So yeah, just the way the week fell, it was Sunday is the 1st. So then I've got my vellum, my month at a glance, month on 2 pages, my November notes, my weekly spread, my brain dump for each day, and then my, and I'll, oops, I've missed those, I'll fix those up, and my daily spreads. So that's how I'm planning at the moment. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Love it if you could give it a subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.